So today we're going to be talking about different types of angles and different types of angular geometry problems you might be seeing on the SAT or the ACT. Today we're talking about 4 different types of angles. The first one is our right angle, otherwise known as our square angle. And a right angle or a square angle is exactly what it sounds like. It's the corner of a square. And you will see it oftentimes with this little notation in the corner there, and that just means that angle is always 90 degrees. So anytime you see this sort of notation in any sort of test materials, or that, you already have the given information that that angle is 90 degrees. The next kind of angle that we're going to be talking about is acute little angle, which is an acute angle, and an acute angle looks like this. And all it means is that it is less than 90 degrees. All right, so acute angle is less than 90 degrees, right angle is 90 degrees, and obtuse angles means that it is greater than 90 degrees, because we need that information as well. It's not a number. That looks like a 1. There we go. And then the final type of angle that will also be helpful to you when you're taking this test is straight angles. And straight angles are similar to the square angles, exactly what they sound like, just a straight line, usually with some sort of marking point. Now, because we know that all these angles take place in sort of a 360 degree realm, then this being, for example, half of a circle is our straight angle up here, we know that a straight angle is always going to be equivalent to 180 degrees. Okay, so let's talk about some of the kinds of problems that you may encounter with these types of angles. So one of the kinds of problems that you'll see very often on these tests is called a multilineal problem. And a multilineal problem is exactly what it sounds like. It's multiple lines. You might see them labeled like this. And it'll often be a way for you to, a cue for you to find some sort of missing variable. So for example, if we know that the value of D, angle DBC is, let's say for example, this is a 50 degree angle. So we know the value of DBC is 50 degrees, right? And what are the kinds of angles that you see in this drawing besides the 50 degree angle?
Obtuse.
Obtuse, yep. So we have an obtuse angle, we have an angle that's above 90 degrees, and the other thing that we have here is a straight angle. We have this straight line that goes across the bottom. So we already know, because this is a straight line that pulls all the way across, that this whole thing is going to add up to 180 degrees. And because we have this 50 degree angle as a given, we're looking for angle ABD, right? So angle ABD is what we're looking for. We know that it has to add up to 180 degrees, and we already know that angle DBC is 50. So the way that we solve for angle ABD is simply taking our 180 degrees, minusing our 50 degrees from it, and getting our remainder. And that is enough to tell you that angle ABD is 130 degrees. Another type of problem that you may see is an intersecting lines problem. Those tend to look like this, or in this case, we're just going to drag this line down. And we're going to have here, and that's already, and that may, so knowing what we know here, which is that on the top side of the line, these add up to 180 degrees. We also know that these are going to add up to 180 degrees. And the cool thing about the intersecting lines is that they're going to mirror each other perfectly. So that 50 and that 130 is going to flip and come right down here. And you're going to be able to find angle ABE by taking this number and moving it over here. And angle EBC is this 130 degree angle right here. Okay?